I'm Sarah. I'm an outreach librarian in the early literacy department, and I coordinate the Read Aloud program. And I'm going to talk about why and how to read through your books before you take them to Storytime so that you're adequately prepared. I've fallen into the trap myself of just showing up and trying to read a book all the way through and realizing that I'm not providing the best service and the best story time to the kids in my classroom. So I've learned from experience, and I hope you can benefit from that. The first one I'm going to share is Again by Emily Gravett. Emily Gravett is an author-illustrator who uses the end papers a lot. So this book, Again, is about a baby dragon who wants to hear a story again and again and again. And if you use the end papers, the story really starts here before you get to the title page. Baby dragon's playing, baby dragon has some cookies, baby dragon is brushing her teeth. What's she doing here? She's taking a bath. What do you think she's getting ready for? We turn the page and here she is with her blankie and her book. She's probably getting ready for bed. So, as the story goes on, if I've read it ahead of time, I can point out to the kids, I say, what color is the baby dragon? She's green. All right, let's watch that. Baby dragon and Mama read the book. She asks for it again. Since I've read the book ahead of time, I can also point out, how big is this word again? Is it big or is it small? It's pretty small. We're going to keep an eye on that too. Mama dragon reads the book again. And because I've prepared, I can say, Mama dragon looks different. How does she look to you? And I can sometimes flip back and forth between the pages to show the kids the difference. Because what I'm doing is I'm building comprehension as the story goes on so that they get the joke at the end. Baby dragon says again. Now I can point out, is this big or small, or is it just bigger than the last time we saw that word? Now we start to see a change in baby dragon. What color is baby dragon? But what about around the eyes? She's turning red. That's interesting. Now she says, again, again. Is that word big or small? Look at her face. What color is it now? And her tail is turning red? So we keep going. Look at her face now. So what I'm doing is I'm pointing out all the context clues that we can use to see that baby dragon is building and building and getting more angry and more out of control. Because she says again, 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 and now is there even any green on her? Again! Now, this book's a little tricky in the library binding, but I hope you can tell that baby dragon has burned a hole in the back of the book with her angry fire. And here she is at the end. So this book is really fun and really funny to read with kids, but it works best if you've read it ahead of time so that you are in on the joke and can point out all the clues to the kids as you go. Another example, again, Emily Gravett, and I just want to point out the end papers again. So this is The Wolf Won't Bite by Emily Gravett, and it's a twist on the Three Little Pigs. Another thing I like to do a lot is fold out the book, because sometimes authors or illustrators will use the entire cover to start conveying a message. So what I'm trying to do is show kids that there are a lot of different ways that authors and illustrators communicate with the reader. So here we have the Three Little Pigs chasing the wolf. Why would they want to catch a wolf? And here's the title page. The story's already starting before we get to the end. I'm not going to go through this one in as much detail as Again, but it's very similar in that there's a joke at the end that if you've read it through ahead of time, you can prepare the kids to be in on it. The last one I'm going to share is That Is Not a Good Idea by Mo Willems. And again, there's a twist at the end that if you've read it ahead of time, you can point out the clues to the kids. This one's actually pretty complicated. It's based on old silent films, and the kids are all in on that the fox probably wants to eat the duck. But at the end of the book, it's actually the duck that ends up cooking the fox. Now, this twist, you can see it coming, but you really have to front load it. What luck? Dinner. Would you care to go for a stroll? Asking why the fox might want to do that and just re-emphasizing over and over, what do you think the fox wants? They're all going to say he wants to eat the duck. So it just builds up the anticipation. So at the end, when the duck says, a key ingredient is missing, we can look at her eyes and think, that looks a little strange. Why does she make that face? That looks suspicious. Key ingredient is you. She's going to eat the fox. So if you've prepared the kids adequately, they'll get the joke at the end. But you have to prepare ahead of time in order to help them be in on the joke. So I hope that that helps elucidate why we think reading the books ahead of time is so important. I'm always really impressed with picture books that are as complicated sometimes as books we read as adults. So good luck, and if you have any questions, shoot us an email, give us a call. We're happy to talk about it. Thanks.